Hello, hi. Let's discuss today what to do on Twitter, how to engage on Twitter. Most of us are there on Twitter, but we just maybe most of us exist as eggshells. We don't have a profile picture there, and we just exist there to just get content, follow the fans, Bollywood people, most of the news companies, and just read and make it your news feed. But Twitter doesn't work like that. Twitter can give you much more results if you know how to engage. So let's learn very quickly how to engage on Twitter. Alright, how do we engage on Twitter? It's quite easy. No, it is not as easy. So what are the things that you can do on Twitter and what most of us do? Most of us just make a Twitter account we name ourselves as with our name, we create a handle and we just follow all the celebrities, follow all the news agencies and whoever is creating cheesy content out there, and we just log on to Twitter, check the news, check the celebrity news and everything, and then we just shut our Twitter back. No, Twitter is not for that. You can engage, you can create an audience, you can push your product, you can push your brand, and you can collaborate. You can even find a job on Twitter. Yes, that is true. And so what you should be doing on Twitter, first of all, go back to your profile, create your profile, put a display picture there, something nice and vibrant and which looks credible to your audiences out there, because you might be connecting with people whom you have never known, and they would judge you by looking at your profile and by looking at your display picture and what have you written in your bio. Let your bio speak specifically about what you do, what you have been doing. If you have any company, any brand, you can link it there. If you can link them back to your LinkedIn account, you can link them back to your product account, to the website of the brand that you're handling, or anything of that sort, to your blog, or to any other social media account. So that gives a credibility to whoever is checking your profile and checking out your bio. Next, follow people. Follow people as in who are in your industry, who are in your segment. There are various tools, vfollow.com, and where you can find your influencers whom you should be following and slowly build up from there. Also, what I used to do is look into my influencers accounts and see whom they are following. Are they making any lists? And I would follow them back. That is how I built up, if for example, if there's a social media account, there's an influencer, I would go check her out. I would check out whom she's following and whom is she followed by, and whom is she following is more important to me. And then I would see the credible list of Twitter accounts and I would follow them back to get the news that I really want to. Next, make lists. Please, the Twitter feed is exhaustive. It just runs like this or maybe even faster. So I work on my lists on my TweetDeck. I know there's a VIP list, there's a list for social media and content, there's a list for B schools and for PR agencies, there's a list for Twitter chats, yes, and a lot more. And for my clients also, I create lists like these are the people whom I can approach, these are the leads, these are the potential leads, and I work with them, building relationships with them on Twitter. Next, what to do? Alright, tweet smart. You should know whether you are supposed to be using one or two important hashtags, or you should be putting a link that you want people to go and click. If you want them to click on your link, put a very attractive 140 word characters line there that speaks about your link, and don't put the hashtags there if you want to, because you don't want people to deviate away to those hashtags. But if you want to get explored within those particular hashtags, let's say GST India, blog chat or content chat, or if it is anything that is trending, then you might use that hashtag. Participate in events. If they are your industry events, your presence there is a must. Even if you're sitting in a small village in any part of the world, or you're sitting on a hub of a city, or if you're attending an event live, tweet about it. Let your audiences know. Add value back, rather than just sucking out content and reading everything, news and consuming things. Add something back to the community, to your Twitter readers and followers. Mention people, tweet, retweet, like, favorite the tweets, Add up to the conversation, add if you differ somewhere while you're attending any of the chats, live chats. Uh, Basically, add the value back. Links is a must. It is not for chatting one-to-one, one-on-one chat. Nobody is interested to read those one-on-one chats. What are you chatting? That help you collaborate, but that should not be your agenda to be on Twitter. Put out links, push out links. If you don't have a blog, you don't have a website, doesn't matter. Push out links of what you have read. Tweet, share them back. News, articles, blogs, videos. Tweet about it. Spread the word so that you can establish your thought leadership through your Twitter account. What I have done in a number of years is I have established my thought leadership. I now exist into people's lists when it comes to their social media. They follow me back, they add me to the lists called community manager, social media, content creation, content marketing, content strategy, and it feels good because I am adding value. Today I would get reply from Buffer, I would get reply from influencers, I would get reply from big companies, and also if I have to reach out to somebody. Now this is interesting. For my company, MBA Club India, I sit in a tier 2 city in India. And so I wanted to reach out, collaborate. I can't go out, attend events. I can't go out, meet people live. But it doesn't stop me. I can do a lot of things through Twitter and through LinkedIn. But let's talk about Twitter today. What I used to do is, if there is a potential client or if it's a potential speaker whom I want to reach out to, I would connect with them on Twitter. I would follow them beforehand. I would tweet, retweet, read their blogs, add value, add comments, add my perspective, and build a relationship with them. And then I would DM them. Why don't you write a blog post for us? Why don't you collaborate with us for this event? Would you like to send us your PRs? And that is the way today top premier B schools are sending their content to our community, MBA Club India. And that is how we get a lot of featured guest posts from international schools and international organizations, corporates. We crack interviews that way. We do a lot of hangouts. We collaborate for events. We do partnerships and a lot more through Twitter. Now, are you looking for a job? Are you? You should connect with the HR of your potential 5 companies where you're looking for your job. Connect with the HR there. Connect with people who are from those organizations and add value. Yes, build up conversations, see where it is going, and then don't ask for your job straight away, but then show your credibility. If you are a thought leader, they would definitely pay attention to what you're doing online. On your social profiles are very important. Next, are you looking forward to get into a B school? Connect with the professors there, connect with the B school Twitter handle, follow them back, see what have they been doing, how are they building up a community, what are the events that are coming up, blah blah blah. There's so much, there's no end to it that you can do. And what else can you do on Twitter? You write me back, put me your comments what you're doing. Don't be an egghead on Twitter. Please use Twitter to your potential. Engage. It doesn't matter if you're an industrial company, if you are a creative agency, if you're a blogger, if you are an entrepreneur, if you're a mom boss, or if you are having a small gift shop, your presence there is important. It helps in SEO when you link it back on your website that we have a Twitter presence, but make it credible. Don't look like an egghead there. Then it helps you show your credibility. You can link your LinkedIn account there, and so much more that can be done. As I said, participate in chats, use GIFs, use videos, use photos in your tweets, send out aspirational quotes. Also, you should tweet about events, use those hashtags of the events if they are related to any fashion industry. If you're a fashionista, if you are running a label, if you're running a store, participate in those event tweets and you might get discovered. Follow them back, and yeah, it's quite easy when you engage with people, but you should know which are spam accounts and how should you not look like a spam account. to them. That is by building a profile, seeing whom you follow, whom you don't follow. When you have to judge a profile, look at the amount of people that they're following and look at the amount of people who are followers. If they both are equally high, and if you read their tweets and if they have been repeatedly pushing out one link, or the comment tweets are similar, it means those might be bot accounts. You have to stay away from them, and you also have to look after that you don't look like one. That is why it is very important to build your profile and establish your thought leadership there. And if you're a brand, send out aspirational products, aspirational messages which people would look up to, be it holiday, be it a product, be it a dress, anything. They always look up to consuming aspirational things, reading about it. That's about it. And so I hope that I have inspired some of you to at least move on from just being an egghead to engaging on Twitter. Search jobs, look out for B schools, look out for your job admissions. There's a lot more that you can do. While sitting in this tier 2 city, I can't tell you how much I have achieved through Twitter, how much I have built through Twitter. Today, if I DM to anybody, if I DM to someone whom I want to reach out to, be it a faculty member from a premier school, a corporate company, a startup, a venture fund, they will tweet me back. Yes, they will reply. I have used DM. I message them. At times you can message only people who follow you back, whereas that's not there on Instagram. You can message anybody if they are a public account. But on Twitter, you can always tweet. Yes, so tweet and add value. Don't just consume. Till next week. Bye bye.